Hi you all. Day 4 here in the mine, and I promised you a funny story and here it comes. So anyway, there's all the equipment we've been going over, and just amazing history here in this old mine. So anyway, I was down here about 4 years ago, and I had friended a couple gentlemen here on the island, and one of them was kind of a prankster. He's a little guy, and he was just funny, and he always did things in good intent, though. He never played bad pranks to hurt anybody or anything. So anyway, my other friend, he had been panning gold here for like 35 years, and he had some gold, not a whole lot of gold, but he did have some gold, and most of it was what they call well, it was flour gold. It was just teeny and had a few little pickers, you know, the size of maybe like a pinhead, not the pinpoint, but the pinhead. So anyway, we come down here, and my BFF Karen was with me. She'll probably remember this if she sees this. So anyway, we come down and we hike all the way down to the little river down there, and we set up a little gold panning station, and we had a couple sluice boxes and some gold pans. And so anyway, we separated a little bit, and we were kind of working in teams. And then my one friend, he was kind of the expert, so he had his favorite spot. So he went over to his spot. He was panning away, and then me and my BFF and my other friend, we were over here panning. And so anyway, we hadn't found hardly any gold. We'd found a little flour gold, but I mean, probably not even $5 worth. So my buddy, he come from a different part of Alaska, the fellow I had just met, the character, the prankster. And so he pulls out a little cellophane package out of his pocket, and he's got this big old gold nugget in there. And I mean, it was about the size of a marble, a small marble. So anyway, he throws it in his pan. He puts some dirt over the top, and he starts panning, and he gets a little closer. The fellow had been panning here for years, so he gets a little closer, and he's panning and panning. And anyway, the other gentleman that panned here for years, he looks over, and old Dean, he's just panning away, and all of a sudden that great big gold nugget popped out of that dirt in that bottom of that pan. And I'll tell you what, the tempers flared, and the gold rush was on. The gold rush was actually on. My one buddy had panned here for years. He says, "No way, absolutely no way. I've been panning here for years and years. I've never seen anything like that. That's BS. You come down here and find that." And he was just going off. And oh, old Dean, he had this grin on his face. It was just mischievous as all get out, and I couldn't hold it in. I felt horrible for my one friend because this prank had gone a little bit too far. And so I'm trying not to say anything, but as good-hearted as Dean was, he says, "Oh, I'm just kidding you." He says, "I brought that nugget from another place. That wasn't from here." And I'll tell you, the relief on that gentleman's face when he found out that nugget wasn't found from here, it was priceless. But boy, did he ever have him going. I mean, I'll tell you, I can see when somebody sees a nugget how the gold boom happened, and looking at that gold, it's almost hypnotizing. It's quite a deal when you see a big gold nugget, especially if you found it, which he didn't find it. Come to find out, one of his friends found it and gave it to him, and he brought it here just to play a prank on my buddy. But anyway, I sure hope you all enjoyed this little series of this old abandoned gold mine. It was pretty neat. Looks like back in the early 1900s till about 1941, till right before the war. And it didn't look like it was a very productive mine as far as gold. But you just never know. I'm going to look around. Maybe I'll find me a big gold nugget. If I do, you guarantee I'll make you another video. So anyway, with that said, send you a great big huge smile. The big bald eagle floating around out here looking for food, and I'm the only one down here. I don't think this mine gets visited much anymore. It's kind of out in the middle of nowhere. Anyway, you all have a super blessed day today, and I will continue trying to find some interesting things to share with you guys. And I appreciate your support, all of you. You've been wonderful. And anyway, I'm sending you all my blessings and a great big huge smile here from the old abandoned gold mine here in southeast Alaska. All right, we'll see you all. Okay, bye.